Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm doing this look using some of my Sydney Grace singles from, Sydney Grace, I just said that. Using my singles from Sydney Grace. And we're going in with this quad right here. Now you guys might be looking at this and be like, that just looks like a mess. Well, maybe it does, but I understand it. So I separated, the singles into color stories. So some of them come as quads, like this one right here. Some of them come as quinces right here. And then some of them are connected. So I have these three shades right here. This trio connected with this shade, but this shade also looks good with this trio. So I have these all connected right here. Then I have another quartet right here. Then we have a 9 pan right here, 4 right here, and then 1 single shadow, and then it's connected to the other 4. So that's how I have it set up. Oh, and then I have these 2 bronzers from Sydney Grace too that I need to try. But yeah, so it looks a little chaotic, but I understand it. So what we're going in with today is, like I said, these 4 right here. So this is Bailey's Bliss from Sydney Grace. This is Getaway Car from Sydney Grace. This is White Sand Beach from Sydney Grace. And this is Sailor at Sea from Sydney Grace. So, yeah. That's what we're doing today. I'll be showing you the color story on my hand when we get into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're already liking what you're seeing. And let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and get started. This is the color story that I'm working with today. And I'm using this shade first for my upper crease. And that is called White Sand Beach. That's from Sydney Grace. And I'm placing that, like I said, in my upper crease area. And this is going to act as the outermost transition color. Let me know, do you guys like singles or do you prefer pre-made palettes? Because I'm kind of a fan of both. I like pre-made palettes, but I also think that color placement in palettes can make or break it. Because if I can't see a color story in a palette, I'm not going to buy it. So sometimes if I were able to rearrange things, like with the Ensley Rain palettes and Sydney Grace palettes, if you're able to rearrange because they're magnetic, I think that would be awesome. So I wish all palettes were magnetic, but they're not, because I have so many eyeshadows, but I wish I could just take them all out of there, like depot all of them, and then put them in these big palettes like I have from Sydney Grace, because then I can create my own color stories and probably use up a lot of colors that I normally wouldn't touch. For instance, if I saw these in a palette, I wouldn't touch these. But since I have them in singles and I made a color story with them, I see myself using them more. So, yeah. All right, next I'm going in with this shade, which is Getaway Car. And this is also from Sydney Grace. And I'm going to color switch. And I'm going to use my color switch to get that first shade off. And go into Getaway Car, which is like this bluish gray. And I'm going to put that directly into my crease. And on the outer corner. I'm actually going to put this all on my lid. This shade, which I've already forgotten the name of. Getaway Car. I'm going to put this all over the lid. I think that will look better for what I'm going to do next. Alright, I really like how that is looking. Alright, next I'm going to go in with the shade, with this shade, and I can't remember what it's called. This is called Sailor at Sea. And it's like a super, super dark blackened green. So that's what I'm going to use as a color to deepen up my outer and inner corners. I'm slightly bringing this color up into my crease. Okay, I really want to go in with this shade right here. And that is called, let me get my magnet. That is called Bailey's Bliss. Put that down back in there. And I think I'm going to place this directly onto my lid. Yeah. It's pretty. It probably would be showing up better on a wet base, but this is just what I needed in order to give this look a little bit more light. And then go back into this shade right here called Getaway Car, and make sure the blend between the two is good. Some of these shadows are a bit powdery, but they're very pigmented, so I'm not too concerned about it. I'm not getting a lot of fallout on my face, but there is powderiness. There is powdery pickup in the pan. Ooh, that's cute. I like that. So I'm going to go off camera, apply a liner and some mascara, do the rest of my face, and I'll be back to show you the final look. Alright guys, here I am back with the final look. What do you think? What do you think? Let me know down below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. Share this video because you know sharing is caring, and since you're here, you might as well watch some more videos. So there they are popping up right there and right there. Right there and right there. Right there and right there. Support your girl, okay? And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!